When you're starving, survival does something terrifying to the human mind. Suddenly, the line between food and never in a million years disappears. History is filled with stories of desperate people forced to eat the strangest, most unthinkable things just to stay alive. So today, let's dive into the strangest things people ate to survive in history. Number 10. Leather shoes during sieges. During long medieval sieges, food inside the city would eventually run out. Soldiers and civilians, trapped with no supplies, turned to boiling leather boots and belts to soften them enough to chew. Imagine gnawing on your own footwear just to keep going. A grim reminder that hunger destroys pride first. Number 9. Sawdust bread in World War I. During World War I, especially in Germany, wheat shortages forced bakers to get creative. They began mixing sawdust into bread to bulk it up. It kept bellies full but offered almost no nutrition, leaving people weak but barely alive. It was food in name only, but when starvation knocks, anything counts. Number 8. Candle wax in Arctic expeditions. Explorers trapped in the Arctic often ran out of real food. In desperation, they ate candle wax made from animal fat. It provided some calories, but imagine sitting in the frozen dark, chewing your only source of light, just to last another night. Number 7. Grass and dirt in famines. In the worst famines, history records people boiling grass, weeds, even dirt mixed with water. Known as famine gruel, it offered no nutrition, often making people sicker. Yet when nothing else existed, survival instincts pushed them to swallow anything that looked like food. Number 6. Shoestring soup in prisons. Prisoners of war, especially in the 18th and 19th centuries, sometimes resorted to boiling clothes, shoestrings, or scraps of rope. These were softened into a kind of bitter soup. It wasn't food, but hunger makes the impossible possible. Number 5. Clay and earth in starvation. In parts of Africa and ancient times, people sometimes ate clay cakes made of earth and water. Some believed it eased hunger pangs, though it often caused terrible illness. Still, swallowing mud was better than letting hunger win. Number 4. Rats during the Black Plague. During the Black Death in the 14th century, food supplies collapsed as cities locked down in fear. In desperation, some people turned to eating rats. The irony? Rats were spreading the plague in the first place, yet they became food for survival. Number 3. Corpses in extreme survival. Perhaps the darkest chapter: cannibalism during survival crises. From shipwrecked sailors to the Donner Party trapped in the Sierra Nevada snow, when no other option existed, people ate the bodies of the dead. Horrific, but to those still alive, it was the only way to keep going. Number 2. Shoes in the American frontier. Frontier settlers, trapped in brutal winters, sometimes boiled shoes and harness leather to make it chewable. Like the medieval sieges, leather became the last resource between life and death. Number 1. The long pig in shipwrecks. Sailors had a grim name for human flesh: long pig. In shipwrecks, when weeks adrift left no food, survivors sometimes drew lots. One would die so the others could eat. These tales are whispered in history, but they remind us just how far desperation can push humanity. History shows us something chilling. Hunger changes everything. It strips away taboos, shatters pride, and forces people to eat things they would never even imagine. From leather shoes to candle wax, from mud to flesh itself, survival doesn't care about disgust, only endurance. Would you have the strength to do the unthinkable if it meant living one more day? Let's know your thought in the comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more bizarre survival.